Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the most dangerous places to travel in the world, and the consequences of visiting these locations. Stay tuned to find out more. Now you might ask, why would we seek out these perilous destinations? Because it is in understanding the risks that we gain a greater appreciation for the resilience of humanity and the delicate balance of our world. Just as a gazelle ventures cautiously to a watering hole, aware of the lurking crocodiles, we too must tread carefully, informed of the challenges that await us. For in these precarious corners of our planet, beauty and danger often coexist, a stark reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of human existence. So join me as we venture into the heart of these formidable landscapes, exploring the delicate dance between risk and reward, and uncovering the stories that these perilous places have to tell. Our journey begins in South America, in the vibrant city of Caracas, Venezuela. Is considered extremely dangerous to travel to due to rampant violent crime, including armed robbery, kidnapping, and carjacking. The streets, once alive with music and laughter, now echo with a different tune. Widespread shortages of basic necessities like food and medicine. Also, ongoing political instability and protests can lead to unpredictable situations and potential violence. There are reports of arbitrary arrests and detentions of foreign nationals. Unreliable public transportation. Public transport systems are considered unsafe due to high crime rates. And the weight of uncertainty hangs heavy in the air for Caracas, Venezuela. The future remains uncertain, a stark reminder that even in the most beautiful of landscapes, danger can lurk around every corner. Those are the reasons to not travel to Caracas. We pray for peace and harmony for the city of Caracas and their people. We journey now to the rugged peaks and vast deserts of Afghanistan, a land shaped by centuries of conflict and extreme weather conditions. Here, the very environment itself poses a constant threat. From scorching summers to bitterly cold winters, Afghanistan experiences a dramatic range of temperatures that can challenge even the most experienced traveler. Adding to the peril are the frequent natural disasters. Earthquakes and landslides are an ever-present danger, carving scars into the landscape and leaving communities vulnerable. Also, multiple terrorist groups are active in Afghanistan, and U.S. citizens are targets of kidnapping and hostage-taking. The Taliban have harassed and detained aid and humanitarian workers. The activities of foreigners may be viewed with suspicion, and reasons for detention may be unclear. In terms of dress, women will be expected to wear a loose hijab-type headscarf whilst out in public, and to wear long trousers and long sleeves. It's not necessary to wear an abaya, but many visiting women like to buy a shalwar kameez when they arrive. However, the path ahead remains fraught with difficulty. Rebuilding a nation torn by conflict and facing the relentless forces of nature is a monumental task, one that demands global cooperation and unwavering support. From the mountains of Afghanistan, we venture to the sun-baked plains of Australia's outback, a vast and unforgiving wilderness that holds a unique allure. Here, beneath a sky that stretches endlessly towards the horizon, danger takes on many forms. The scorching sun can be unforgiving and dehydration a constant threat. But it is the creatures of the outback that command the most respect. From venomous snakes and spiders to saltwater crocodiles lurking in murky waters, the wildlife here demands caution at every turn. Yet, for all its dangers, the outback possesses an undeniable beauty. The silence of the desert, broken only by the rustle of the wind, holds a strange allure, a sense of timelessness rarely found in our modern world. It is a place where one can truly feel insignificant, humbled by the sheer scale and power of the natural world. Our journey takes us deeper into the heart of Africa, to the Democratic Republic of Congo, a land of immense natural beauty but also a place where danger often takes an insidious form. Here, amidst the lush rainforests and winding rivers, invisible enemies lie in wait. Infectious diseases like malaria, typhoid, and cholera pose a constant threat, particularly in areas with limited access to healthcare. The dense jungle, while teeming with life, can also be a breeding ground for disease-carrying insects. Each step through the undergrowth requires vigilance, a constant awareness of the potential risks. There is widespread poverty, social exclusion, and health risks in many parts of the DRC. You may be at greater risk of being robbed or attacked in rural areas. Traditional knowledge of medicinal plants and a strong sense of community provide a vital line of defense. Yet, the fight against disease is an ongoing battle. one that requires continued investment in healthcare infrastructure and education to protect the health and well-being of this vibrant nation. We now find ourselves in a land scarred by conflict where the very air is thick with tension. Syria, once a cradle of civilization, now bears the weight of a devastating war. The remnants of war are everywhere, in the rubble-strewn streets, the bullet-riddled buildings and the faces of its people, etched with the pain of loss and displacement. Landmines and unexploded ordnance pose a constant threat, hidden dangers lurking beneath the surface, waiting to claim unsuspecting victims. Yet, even amidst the ruins, the spirit of humanity endures. Also, we continue to advise do not travel to Syria due to the dangerous security situation and the threat of armed conflict, airstrikes, terrorism, arbitrary detention and kidnapping, a testament to the strength of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable adversity. But the road to recovery will be long and arduous. Rebuilding a nation shattered by war requires a monumental effort, a commitment to peace, and the support of the international community. Our journey takes us eastward to the bustling metropolis of Beijing, China, a city pulsing with energy and ambition, but also grappling with the consequences of its rapid development. Here, the air itself can be a hazard. Pollution levels soar, blanketing the city in a thick smog that obscures the horizon and poses serious health risks to its inhabitants. The relentless pace of life, the constant construction, and the sheer volume of traffic all contribute to a sense of frenetic energy that can be overwhelming. Yet amidst the chaos, Beijing retains its ancient charm. Temples and palaces stand as silent sentinels, whispering tales of a rich history that stretches back millennia. It is a city of stark contrasts, where ancient traditions collide with modern aspirations, and where the very air we breathe serves as a stark reminder of the environmental challenges we face. Our journey takes us to the Horn of Africa, to the shores of Somalia, a land synonymous with piracy and lawlessness. Here, the azure waters of the Indian Ocean belie the danger that lurks beneath the surface. Piracy, fueled by poverty and instability, has plagued these waters for years, turning the once thriving shipping lanes into a high-risk zone. The threat of kidnapping hangs heavy in the air, a constant reminder of the fragility of safety in this volatile region. Foreigners especially are seen as valuable targets, their freedom held ransom for exorbitant sums. But beyond the headlines, Somalia is a land of ancient traditions and resilient people. The nomadic culture deeply connected to the land has survived for centuries, adapting to the harsh realities of this unforgiving environment. Yet the path to peace and stability remains elusive. The scars of conflict run deep, and the challenges of rebuilding a nation torn apart by war are immense. We venture deep into the heart of Africa, to the Central African Republic, a landlocked nation grappling with the devastating consequences of prolonged conflict and underdevelopment. Here, the very institutions designed to protect and care for its citizens are stretched to their breaking point. The healthcare system, crippled by a lack of resources and trained personnel, struggles to meet the basic needs of its people. Access to essential medical care is a luxury few can afford, leaving communities vulnerable to outbreaks of preventable diseases and leaving the injured with little hope of proper treatment. The lack of infrastructure only exacerbates the challenges. Roads are often impassable, especially during the rainy season, cutting off access to essential supplies and making it nearly impossible to reach those in need. Yet, amidst the hardship, the human spirit perseveres. Communities come together, sharing what little they have and relying on traditional methods of healing to care for their sick and injured. Even after the Iraq War, the Middle Eastern country is still a hotbed of terrorism, crime, and corruption. According to the U.S. State Department, foreigners are at high risk of kidnapping and terrorist attack. The fragile power-sharing agreement between Sunni, Shia, and Kurdish forces has led to political upheaval over recent years. Uprisings and sectarian violence have filtered through much of the country. Protesters have been killed, injured, and disappeared in government crackdowns. Women, religious minorities, and LGBTQ+ groups have been targets for violence and governmental sanction. As the Tigris and Euphrates rivers continue to slowly dry up due to climate change, violence and displacement will likely only worsen. Our final destination takes us to the roof of the world, Mount Everest, a place of breathtaking beauty and unforgiving danger. Here, the air thins, temperatures plummet, and the mountain tests human strength and resolve. Everest presents deadly challenges. Altitude sickness, extreme weather, and avalanches make every step a gamble. Yet Everest's allure remains strong, drawing adventurers from around the globe. But the mountain demands respect, where triumph and tragedy go hand in hand. It reminds us of nature's power, and that climbers are humble visitors in this realm. As our journey through these dangerous destinations comes to an end, I hope you'll carry with you a newfound appreciation for the resilience of the human spirit and the importance of responsible travel. While the world is filled with wonders to explore, it is essential to be aware of the risks involved and to take the necessary precautions to ensure your safety and well-being. Remember, adventure should never come at the cost of your health or security. If you found this exploration of the world's most dangerous places insightful, please consider liking this video, sharing it with your fellow adventurers, and subscribing to our channel for more captivating journeys into the heart of our planet. Stay safe, and until next time, keep exploring.